So let us start the session. I'll share the screen. So in the previous chapter, like it's been a long time that I have completed the session. The previous chapter we were talking about arrays, array reverse, array, all those things we have done. Now coming back, let us work on iterating the arrays. Let me run this. Iteration means how you can render the array. You need your array to be displayed here. If you go for the console, you will have your array there. You can have your values. Now what I'll do, I'll remove some values. So service, if you go, you have less of a values, and if you see, you have two empty there. Like if you give two commas, it will be like empty value. Now no empty values. Now starting, we shall start with for each method, which is used for array iteration. Now how you can call that? So you have your array of numbers, which are interns. Now what I'll do, I'll simply declare a variable. Let show, and this variable I'll leave it empty. I'll just leave it empty. Now how to use for each method? You have to assign it with the method array dot for each value. So this is the for each method. Inside this, you have to pass a parameter of function. I will write ABC. This ABC is nothing but a function. I'll write here function ABC. Function ABC. And now I'll write in here in this ID, I want to display welcome to JavaScript. Right here, I want to display it. So here, what I'll do, document dot get element by ID dot HTML is equal to show. Show. Here I need to display in XYZ. So I'll go and I'll say XYZ. XYZ. So here in the show, I will show array. I will write array. So here it will show array only. Inner HTML spelling mistake has been done. XYZ. Look, you got this array. So whatever you write here for the show variable, it will be displayed in XYZ here in the body. Hello. I will leave it empty. I need to assign show here with these things. So when it comes to this function, array function, you have two values. One value. Like what are the values there? Next you have index. Index means, like I said, array start from 0. If you want this, its index is 0. So here you will be passing two values. Now what I'll do, I will take this variable and I will assign it here. Show is equal to, I'm assigning the value here. Show is equal to value. I will end it. Now if you go, you will get the last value. Last value is 1017. That is why you are able to get last value. Here I will write plus operator before, means it will show along with its values. Now if you go, it will iterate 2312, 2312, and you don't have space in between, right? So here I will break it. So you have to use break tag, right? So this is what break tag. It will break into new line. When you are using a HTML tag inside the function, it should be inside double quotes. And now if you see, it will be iterated one below one. Okay, 23, 1, 2, 44, 78, last 1027, 2023. So this is what it will do. Array iteration for each method. For each value, I am adding space. Instead of that, if you want to multiply, you can write value into 2. For each value, it will multiply it by 2. And if you see, 23 2s are 46, 1 2s are 2, 2 2s are 4. For each value, for each means for each value, you can manipulate what you need to implement. So this is how for each method works on arrays. This is how for each method works on arrays. So Kedar, got it how it works?
Yes, sir.
Next
Sir.
you have, yeah, go ahead, Kedar.
Sir, 4 ಆದ ಬಳಿಕ 2 ಬಂದಿತ್ತಲ್ರಿ ಸರ್?
Where 4 after 2?
4046446
Huh?
sir, and then 2034 sir.
2 ones are, what is 2 ones are? 2. What is 2 twos are? 4. What is 44 twos are? 88. It is multiplied by 2. 23 twos are 46,
Yes
1 twos are 2, 2 twos are 4. That is why it is showing that
sir.
numbers.
Sir, greater than 2023 sir.
What?
Sir, 2023 ಅದು ದೊಡ್ಡದಿದೆಯಲ್ಲ ಸರ್, ಅದು ಆ
No, no,
ಸಂಖ್ಯೆ
no, no, no.
ಹುಡುಕ್ಬೇಕಲ್ಲ.
It is not ordering. You are just multiplying the values. Last value is 1017 into 2, 2034. For if I have to make greater numbers, smaller numbers, I have to use
Yes sir.
sort and function methods. Here I am talking about for each method where each value can be manipulated.
Okay.
Got it?
Okay sir, got it.
So map method is that it return it, like here you have for each. Instead of for each, if you use map method, it is the same. If you go and see there, it is still the same. Almost map method is same, but this map method will return a new array. This map method is nothing but which returns a new array. When exactly to use map method? I will take one example now. Where students is equal to array. This is array of objects. Here I will write name and age. Name Vikas. Then I'll write age 25. So what is an array? Array is nothing but which holds multiple values. Now I have Vikas here. I will make this as Gagan. Next I'll make this as Kedar. Next I'll make this as Darshan. I'll change the age 25, 23, 28, 27. Now I'll check the variable students. Console.log. So if you see that variable now, you have a array of objects. Here Gagan objects. I need a new array with only names. So that is when you are going to use map method. You have to write students.map. Inside this, we will be using an arrow syntax. Arrow syntax. Here I can take any word. I will take Z. Any word Z, and here I am going to write return Z dot name. Name means this names will be returned. Now I will assign it to a variable where yes. Now if you check yes, it will consist of only names from the array. From the object array, I will check yes. Now if you see, only names will be there. Look, you have this array which is of objects. You wanted to create an array only which consists of names. Look, Vikas Gagan Kedar Darshan, Vikas Gagan Kedar Darshan. So this is what map method will do. It will return a new array, modified new array from the existing array. Got it? How map works? This is arrow syntax we call. So when I share the video, please pause the video and see what I have done step by step. Got it?
Okay sir.
So next you have filter method. So can you not tell me what exactly filter means? Guys, tell me the word in common, in general, what does filter mean?
Filter sir.
Filter, Filter, filter.
It is a
Filter,
purification.
filter.
It is a purification sir.
It means you are grouping something. It has to be filtered like that. So here, if you want to filter something, you have to use filter method. In an array, you want to filter numbers which are more than 100. So how to do that? Take array name. interns dot filter method dot filter method. So here you have to pass a function abc. Let me declare a variable first. Let display is equal to empty. So in the previous example I told you cannot leave that empty. Filter. Now you have to write document dot get element by id dot inner html is equal to display. So here I have to write xyz. So if you go, nothing will be shown there. Okay, because if you write something here, then only it will show there. We have to call this function abc, which I have passed. So let me write a function for that function abc. Yeah, now if you go there, look dsgd, whatever you assign, it is going to display. Now I don't need to assign this. Now I need to filter numbers which are more than 1000. So more than 1000, there are only two numbers, right? Guys, here
Yes.
if you observe in the array, only these two numbers are more than 1000.
Yes, sir.
I want to show values here which are more than 1000. So here you have to pass two parameters again, value, each values and its index. Now I will write the variable display is equal to value which are greater than 18, sorry, greater than 1000. I'll save this and I'll go and see that. Look, it is showing true or false. What it is showing? It is showing true or false. Instead of that, I will assign the whole method into this where z is equal. Here I'll place the z. Instead of that, I'll place the z here. Where it is still not showing. Well, let me take. Yeah, I have assigned it to a variable here, and that xyz I'll be placing the z here. So instead of this display, I don't need this variable. Here, all I have to do is return. I have to just write return. I will tell you when to write return and when to not. Look here, 2023 and 17. So this variable, it is not needed. Array name plus filter, this function, and you assign it to a variable. Then in the function you are asking, return me the values which are greater than 1000. Now this function is assigned to z, and when you check z, it has filtered the numbers which are more than 1000. So this is how you can filter. Or else you can write value greater than 1000 and value less than 2000. Look, 1017, because 2023 is greater than 2000. So this AND operator I told you about in operators itself. Again, you will learn this in if else condition. But filter method, it will filter it. It will filter the numbers from the existing array. Then you have reduce method. What you have? You have reduce method going on. So what is this reduce method? Means assume that these are all the salaries of my company. Like I have a company, I have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 people. And I have to assign this salary. I need to know how much money I'm giving them as salary. I want to count all at once. So that is when you are going to use reduce method. So if you use reduce method, and here you have to write, you have to pass another parameter which is total. Total. All you have to do here is value plus total, or total plus value. Total plus value. Now if you see, the numbers has been added. If you count these numbers, that is what it will do. 23 plus 1, 24. Look, I will add one by one. It will add all the values in an array. That is what we have to use reduce method. 23 plus 1 plus 2 plus 44 plus 78 plus 54 plus 89 plus 76 plus 65 plus 2023 plus 1017. If you see 3472 is the number you can add in your mobile. So what does the reduce method do? Reduce method will combine all the values there. Got it?
Yes, sir.
So we shall move on to the next method. So you want to know in my company, wait, I'll change the numbers. So someone might be taking some in my company, someone might taking 12,000, some might take 15,000, some might take 60,000, and some might take 45,000, and some might take 23,000, and some might take 18,000. So here, let me make this as 12,000. Now I need to know. So according to the government rules, a minimum wage for a labor is 12,000. So I need to check whether in my company I have an array of salaries. I need to check whether everyone is getting a salary more than 12k. So that is where you are going to check. You have to use every method. Every method. So here you have to ask value greater than 18. Value greater than 12,000. If you check and see that, look, it is showing false. What is showing false? Because 12,000 I'll make greater than or equal to. Greater than or equal to 12,000. Now it is showing, what is showing false? I have an array of 12,000, 15,000, 60,000, 28,000. I'll make this as 13. The every method. So now I have this array of salaries. Now I have used array method, and inside this I have value and index. I'm asking it to return values. Let me run it again. Why it is showing wrong? 13,000, 15,000. Here I have used any extra zero? No. This every value is greater than 12,000. Yes, it is greater than 12,000, but still not able to pass the test. Why is every value greater than 100? Why it is showing false? Every method will check the test. According to this test, it should pass the test. Instead of every function ABC, I don't need this total. That is why I think it was showing wrong. Yeah, because the parameters I passed in reduce method, I used to use total. So in every method, no. So here I'll check, is everyone getting salary more than 12,000? It is showing true. Yes, the employees in my company are getting salary more than 12,000. If I add a value of 9,000, it will show false now, because 9,000 is not greater than 12. So here you might 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 members are there in my company. So I know. What if you have 7 lakh members or 70,000 members in your company? At that time, have the array of your salary and use every method. So it will say whether someone is receiving below average salary or not. So that is about every method. It will pass each value to test. It will pass each value to test whether it is greater than 12,000. That is what every method will do. Got it? Guys, got it?
Yes, sir.
Now you have sum method. Sum means I have to know whether in my company, if anyone is getting more than 60,000. So if value greater than 60,000 means it will show true. Any one value is correct, it will show true. Yes, one is getting 60,000. If I make this as 5, it will show false. No one is getting. Why it is still showing true? Because here I have made it wrong. Greater than or equal to. Is any value greater than 60,000? It will show false now. No one is taking false. Means every method means each value it will check whether it passes test. Some method means, look here, some method means at least any one out of this, is it crossing 60? No, nothing is crossing 60 here. Any one, is it passing? When it comes to every, it will check each value. Some, it will check whether any one is there or not. Got it?
Yes.
Now you have to have a number like in between 45,000 and 50,000. If there is any number, you will write find method. Find find method. Here you will be asking value greater than 50,000. Sorry, greater than 20,000. The next number which is greater than 20, that value it will show 50,000. Look here, greater than 20,000. It is showing 50,000. So let me check my arrays. Value greater than 18. So value greater than 20,000. There is no 20,000 here. In terms find method, I have a function. Then I'm assigning first. So it should be showing me 23,000, but why it is showing me 50? I have an array of numbers. Then I declared a variable. Interns dot find abc. Document dot get element by id I have given. Then I have asked for z. Then in the function I'm writing value and index and I'm asking return value. Let me do it less, value greater than 15,000. It's still showing 50. Why it is showing 50? Let me arrange the order of the numbers here. So after 15 it should be 23. So after 23 it should be 28. Then it should be 45. 9 should be at the beginning. Yeah, look now. The number which is greater than 15 is 23,000. The order of the elements will also matter. Like the value which is greater than 15,000 is 23. 28 is also greater, but it will show the first greater number. That is the whole point I'm trying to explain for you. Find method. It will find the first number that is greater than that. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Now one more thing is that, so this is about array methods. Using these methods, you can iterate them. Now I'll write my name where name is equal to Vikas. Okay. So here, so what is the data type of array? what is the data type of array? Guys, I'm asking you a simple question. What is the data type of array? Okay, what is the data type of name here? Guys, what is the data type of name?
String.
What?
String.
String. The data type of name is string. What is the data type of array?
Numbers.
What?
Numbers.
The data type of array is that it is object. Data type is object. Now I want to convert Vikas string into array. How to do that? You have to write var z is equal to name dot from. Hold on a second. So here you have to write array dot from, and inside that you have to place the value var z array dot from, and I'll place the name here, name. Now this string will be object and value will also be object. Console.log. I'll check the values for you too. Console.log. I'll write name, and here console.log z and type of z. Look now how it is looking. String can be into array, VIKAS. This array is an object. Next you got Vikas, which is a string. You converted Vikas into an array, and array data type is object. So you use array dot from. Got it? Array dot from method.
Yeah, got it.
So please, and one more, you have to check whether a value consists that or not. Var z is equal to interns dot includes. If you write includes method, you can check whether there is a value present there or not. Console.log z. So I'm going to check whether it consists a number 12. It will show false because there is no number 12. I'll check whether it consists 9000. It will say true. Yes, it will. It is consists of that number. So this is what include method will do. Got it, guys?
Yes.
Now I will be explaining you about spread operator. What I'll be doing, I'll be doing about spread operator. What I'll do, var jan. This is a jan batch. I will add 3 names. Rohit, Asma, Yash. Next I'll have var web. Yeah, present. Dash. March. Bharat. Devan. Pratik. Console.log. Jan. So I have 3 different arrays from 3 different months. You can see this here, right? Guys, you can see the example. You have 3 different arrays in 3 different variables, right?
Yes.
Sir.
So if you go and see that, you have 3 different arrays. So in the previous examples, I told you how to add arrays. Guys, how you can add arrays? I want to add 3 arrays into a single array. How I can do that? Do you guys understand my question? I want to add these 3 arrays into a single array. How I can do that? You understood my question or not?
Yes, understood.
Then tell me how I can do that. Kedar, can you tell me how I can do that?
Sir, console.in
What?
console.log short sir.
What?
SORT. So,
I am asking, I want to add these three arrays into a single array. How I can do that?
By concat.
What?
Concat.
sir, entrance
Yeah,
entrance
concat
dot
method.
concat
Where z is
concat.
equal to jan dot concat. Here I have to pass these 2 variables, Feb and March. Feb and March. I'll take console.log. Now if you can see jan dot concat spelling wrong. Now you got a single array where 3 arrays added, right? So instead
Yes.
of going for
Yes.
concat, you can create a new array and you can use spread operator. 3 dots and name Jan, comma 3 dots and name of your array Feb, comma 3 dots March. Now if you see that, look here, same answer. I'll refresh, same answer. Concat will do only for arrays, but this spread operator will work for object, everything it will work. So this is what you call this 3 dots. We call it as spread operator. Spread operator. Understood how this spread operator works? 3 dots and name what you want to extend there.
Yes.
The spread operator spreads the element. This operator will spread Jan. This 3 dot spread will spread this thing. So this is what spread operator. And one more you have rest operator, which you will be seeing later in the sessions. So that's it about today's session. We shall continue new topics tomorrow. So any doubts on today's session, please let me know. I will explain it again for you. Anywhere, any doubts you
No
have?
doubt. No doubt.
Yeah, fine then. I'll share the video. Please do practice, okay?